I know it hurts so bad. I promise you, I know this can affect you, but it does. Take that message and relay it down to your slaves because it's like there are slaves like your crew of people. Take those messages and tell those peons in the lower forest to remind them that I will open the gate and I will send
I don't
werewolves.
know what you're talking about, Verb.
Anybody that's cool with swamp, you just tell them I said fuck them. Can you do that for me? Just tweet that for me. That'll make me feel a lot better. Yeah, yeah. Miss Bad, is you with swamp? Let me ask you a question, baby. You with swamp? Hmm. Hey, hey, Miss Bad, are you with swamp? I would like to hear from you. I'd like to know how you feel. Like, is you still sticking beside swamp because you look different since I told you to. You know what I'm saying? Ever since I told you change, you look a lot different. So why the sudden change then? You got off that boat, didn't you? You know them niggas raps ain't going nowhere. You crazy as a motherfucker. That nigga will be managing Walmart 6 months from now. Y'all crazy as hell.
Nah.
All right.
Nah, man.
Yeah, whatever his name is, and that's what you're gonna see on his shirt. And they're gonna be like, "Swamp, is that you?" And you're gonna be like, "Well, yeah, I used to do that. You used to do that. Man, I can't turn this shit off. Fuck is you talking about? A swamp suit? Fuck it, man. Oh, hey, boss, dude, gonna make me really say yeah and fuck him over, man, for sure.
I think we should. We all ready for it to happen, man. We need closure.
Ain't no closure.
We've been in this year and a half relationship with y'all. We ready for a little closure.
A little closure. Whoa, we ain't breaking up. I'm a better human. Fuck is you talking about? How we gonna break up and I'm a better human? We ain't even in the same goddamn car. It's just y'all. Yeah, y'all are now pushing up your peon and saying, "Here's our choice of peon," and it's like, okay, what's his name? Swamp. Get up here, Swamp. Come on, man. That's all y'all doing, pushing your peon to the top. Every 6 months, y'all try to grow some peon out the ground and say he ready, and he not. Little stupid stuttering Stanley motherfucker who cut his hair off when he couldn't get the battle. Insane, man. Need some closure. And like, you know what, boss? In these situations, it's like it really triggers me because it's like, damn, this one is really broken, man. It's like you look at it and you say it's stupid. It's like it's really good. Like he unfollowed me, boss. He couldn't take it no more. Look, I told you he don't handle pressure well. He unfollowed me. He said, "That's enough." He did that to me. I didn't do that.
He
Uh,
ain't say that, bro.
on everything, man, he unfollowed me. He said, "That's it for me. I ain't finna keep going through this." And I didn't put my flag down. I kept throwing it up. Fuck is wrong with y'all? Let's keep it up then. Now let's keep the static going. Ain't squashing nothing. Let's keep it going. That nigga ran away from it. Like, that's what I'm telling y'all. He don't handle pressure situations good at all, man. Not this type of guy, man. Come on, man. The fuck is y'all talking about? You gonna put him in front of me and guess what's gonna happen? He's gonna forget. And guess what y'all gonna say? Oh, man. And you're gonna watch me thunder him and then you're gonna be even more mad. Yeah, that's all that's gonna happen, boss. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it, boss. And I'm gonna do it.
So you saying yeah? It sound like you saying yeah.
No, no. I said that when I'm ready, and you know I'm bipolar as fuck. When I'm ready to rock, him. We gonna make an example out of this stupid nigga for sure, for sure. This one, yeah. I'm like these type of people, man. I just don't understand them. Understand them, little stupid. I don't know. I really dislike them. Like I don't know this one I don't like too much. Jones, what's up, my boy?
What's happening?
Oh, I'm just over here chilling and thinking about. I don't think I like this one too much.
Which one?
This little swamp machine. I guess like I don't like it. I don't like it that much.
So that's what you want to do?
Yeah, I just don't like it that much. It's not really that cool. It's like it's wrong. It's broken. It's
You
defective.
talk about the nigga enough.
No, no, no. The thing is, when they open their mouth, it's just my voice louder. It's just they shit just like little whispers, and you can't hear it, but I hear it, and I step on it.
I just watched the Ill Will battle yesterday.
Dope.
I don't like
I,
pum
I,
pum pum, but you did good otherwise.
it don't matter what you don't like. I said that. Nah, I loved it because I'm bulletproof. You hear that? When you bulletproof, I can do whatever I want.
But how you like will still ill and pum 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 is
No,
crazy.
no, no, yeah, it's crazy. What? That's talent, nigga. And I stay in pocket. And the thing is, my writing level is so fucking high. Like it's like, yeah. Like I write to the ceiling.
Okay.
I don't write on the floor. Why would we write? I think when we get in these moments, we supposed to defy gravity. That's what made battle rappers what they were. You supposed to say, "Hey, look what I can do."
Hmm.
You
Interesting.
supposed you supposed to take your pen. Ain't that what we are, writers, right? Okay, we
Indeed.
supposed to get acrobatic, like show what we can really do. If somebody watches us and says, "I want to do this," that means he ain't shit. You should never be inspired like that. You should be like more in awe.
I hear where you're going. Which poses the question to me because when I seen motherfuckers at me in the space, I thought, and I popped in here, I thought you was talking about me for a second.
Oh
I was
no,
like, I was like,
maybe they just
oh,
told you. Maybe they just told you come in.
yeah, they might just want me to, they just be wanting me to pop my shit with you, I guess. But
I don't mind. You want to talk about anything? Cause you the man. What you want to do?
oh no, I'm just it's a rainy day in the crib. I'm just paying attention. You know what I'm
Just
saying?
kicking back. No, just
Yeah,
kicking back.
I
You just
do.
kicking back.
I kind of, you know, it is kind of long overdue though, to be honest. But I'll let you.
Hey Jones, I ain't ducking no wreck, man.
Yeah,
I ain't,
I'll let you
I ain't
go through
ducking
your
no wreck.
motions.
You want to go in that circle?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, is it not appropriate? Like, you tell me.
I mean, hey Jones, I don't duck no wreck, man. I don't.
You kind of fake called me out a few times, but we just been doing this for years, I
I
guess.
mean, shit, I ain't never changed my words either. Yep, I'm on it. I ain't never said I'm
Okay.
not. Uh-huh.
Okay.
I don't duck no wreck. You can go in there and spin, no big thing.
Yeah, we could line it up like a ball, but it's good.
Yeah, I know, cause I know you like to write and shit. That's what you like to do. You
That's
like
the
to create.
only reason why I'm like, okay. Like, when I
Uh,
saw the battle, I'm like, all right, Verb is writing. You know what I'm saying?
okay,
Like,
all right, yeah.
all right,
Bourbon,
cool.
yeah.
You writing.
I know it's some in Fuego writing. Like, yeah, you will learn too, though. Don't worry about it. I'll teach you. Yeah, I'll show you quickly.
So Verb, you prefer the writers.
No, I prefer them all. It's just challenging because I know he gonna fight. Like
Mm.
sometimes you got people that like I don't feel that way about like a Ward or like Swamp or shit
You
like
don't
that.
think A
Like they,
Word is a writer?
I've been in front of him and I got extra money for beating him. But it can't be a writer and I promoted 24 hours a day while getting ready. It can't be shit. Like,
Damn.
yeah, I mean you need your brain to think and you need rest and shit, right? So clearly I didn't need any rest.
Hmm.
He can't be shit. Like, no, why would he be shit? You think he a
Okay.
good rapper to you? Like putting it together? Because I
You
mean,
know what? Want me to be honest? I saw a
you ain't
lot of
never watched that shit.
flashes. Yeah, I saw a lot of flashes of A Word, like a lot of good rebuttals, a lot of moments. But I never really sat down and just watched A Word battles all the way through, to be honest.
Okay, do you think Swamp is a what letter rapper would you say Swamp is? A, B, C, or D? The class, a non-biased answer. Like what class of rapper would he be?
Is there an F? No,
No,
I'm
no, no,
just
it's not
joking.
an F.
I'm
It's
just
not an F.
joking. I'm just joking.
Yeah.
Nah, I give him a C.
Okay.
I
C.
give him a
So
C.
so you saying C is in like are we looking high C's or like regular C
C
or low C?
minus probably
C minus going as far as writing.
as far as writing.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah, okay. Right. This is what I was telling Three Letterman. I was like, as far as writing, and I was telling people earlier, he's not a threat writing, man. Okay, now then when you go to the next thing, boss, is remembering he ain't a threat doing that either.
it's not concentrated enough.
Yes, yes, it's
It's
like,
like that Crystal Light. Like, remember you had the powder back in the day? It was Kool
oh
Aid.
yeah,
It was
yeah,
Crystal Light. It was Minute Maid. You know how this like
yeah.
you could dump a gallon of that Crystal Light in the pitcher, and it still ain't as dense as Kool Aid. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like
it's not the same thing. It's hollow. It's real
yeah,
hollow. You're right. It's a real hollow sound. It got no nothing in it. And
yeah,
it's like it's crazy because people would think he's a rapper, and you say this guy's not a rapper, man. He's not an MC by any way, shape, fashion, or form. He just know how to rhyme words. But the thought process, he don't say nothing good, man. What you talking about?
yeah. I want to battle MCs, bro. I
Yeah,
want
it's
a
like
battle
cause
niggas that's gonna actually come in there and try to
and
write
put it
some shit
together.
instead
Yes,
of a bunch of fucking corny name flips, a
yes.
bunch of
Word
serious.
stretching and
Like
Dragon
this shit is
Ball,
corny,
all that
bruh.
shit. I hate Dragon Ball. These
The
niggas, these
whole
punks
fucking
love
battle.
Dragon Ball, man. Like, come here and show me what you can do, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me see your power. I don't want to hear about your Dragon Ball. I don't want to hear you and his finger in his face like, and I remember when you did this. We don't give a fuck. What if he doesn't? That's what's wrong with y'all battle rappers. People don't know this little funky ass world. The world is big. So
It's kind of becoming the opposite though, Verb. They only talking to that world. They're not talking to the world anymore.
yeah, but that's their problem. That's why they stay in that box.
That's a
Because
fact.
when you do something rare, the world get it and say, "Oh, this is crazy," because they don't know
Did you
about the
see that
new.
clip? Did you see
Oh,
that clip that's going up
what
on
you
my
say, right?
shit?
Yeah,
Do you see the difference?
yes.
Like when niggas
They
really
appreciate
break
all.
it
They
down, I let
appreciating
that
all
shit
your
rock.
writing.
I
Yes,
let it rock for 2 weeks and let niggas do all this capping and trying to sweep it under the rug. But when you do the breakdown and you see bar for bar, it's like
that's
when a
when the
niggas,
skill.
it's like, nah, this shit is a whole different fucking level, bro.
Hey, bro, you're
Respectfully.
not. And look, and you know what that does, Jones? It shows the artwork in it. They don't have artwork, man. If you
Man,
read they raps and don't listen to them, you read them raps, they're trash. Read them. They're trash. Like when you break us down and see what we're doing, you say, "Oh, oh."
I'm gonna make sure that there's like a couple more of those. That was only like a minute worth. And it's like it's at least 18 things just in that 1 minute. But
But
niggas
look
ain't
at the
even getting
comments
that
on
in
it.
the they're not even look at the comments. They're not even
The
getting that in
comments
the
is saying,
video.
man, the comments is saying, "Hey, man, dude is acting up." That just lets you know how small the. That's why I would never do what you punks want me to do in here. I'm gonna do what I want to do, cause that's what keep you being who the fuck you are. I will never wiggle my fingers and be doing all that dumbass shit y'all do. It don't even get y'all booked that much. The fuck is you? Why would
Man,
I want to do what you stupid niggas is doing? Y'all rules keep you in a box, man. I don't got you. You supposed to throw your hands, man. Throw your hands, man. Let's see who you are. Stupid niggas. These niggas are inside of a goddamn jelly jar. It's like 75 ants in a jelly jar, and they think that they like got a nation. Man, y'all are nothing. You're fucking nothing. Dummies.
don't do that though. We
No,
gonna
no,
we
no. They
we
need to
gonna
know
salute
this.
all of the brothers striving in the culture, man. Keep
No, we
striving.
not saluting
You know
them
what I'm
niggas.
saying?
Y'all slowing it
But
down.
step it the fuck up though.
Man, nigga, man, if you slowing down the process, get out the way, man. That get look if you come back in the NBA.
Not everybody understands, bro. Everybody hasn't been here as long as you, respectfully. A lot of niggas is trying to figure it out on the fly. They
Oh,
seeing
okay,
what other
okay.
people do. They seeing what the climate of the culture is. They think they gotta do things a certain way to get there.
I ain't gonna lie, but people also got to be more tactful. You can't just do. You got to watch and sit back sometimes, or have people that can help guide you.
That's the thing. That's what I'm saying, right? Like we would have the blessing of, and this is, all due respect, we have the blessing of watching greats.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That literally had to create this from the ground up. No one really
Mm-hmm.
cared about this that much back in the day.
Hmm.
We had to make them care. So when it's niggas that you watching, a Lux, a Mook, a Verb, a Hitman, Hollow, you know what I'm saying? Even talking the Philly nigga, when you watching all these different styles and you watching these different approaches and you watching how niggas are putting their shit together, delivering it, etc. You get a nice plethora of fucking. It's like watching a bunch of NBA niggas and they different moves. Like you
Man,
not
it's beautiful when you do that though.
versus
When you
exactly, but check it right.
mm,
Versus if you look about at it now, everybody got handled damn near now. If you look
mm,
at it now, the way the game is, 7 foot niggas is crossing niggas in and out, this and that. Everybody got handled. You see 7-year-old kids doing videos on the internet, dribbling better than Steph Curry now. 5-year-old kids and shit, right?
mm,
The
mm,
skill set level is way higher now in terms of individual skill.
mm.
But when you think about the great players, when you think about the ones that had the passion of the game that took them to another level, Isaiah Thomas can't dribble nowhere near as good as some of these motherfuckers now. You know
Mm-mm.
what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
Elgin Baylor, these niggas that like was the greats of the game, but they had not only the fundamentals, they had the heart, they had the style, they had the whole thing that made them them. They weren't just another nigga with talent in the league. Now we got a million niggas with talent in the league that ain't standing out, that ain't trying to really be great.
Think about it like this, Jones. When soon as this era came where everybody started doing the same thing, the money left.
Wow.
Everything left. Think about it. The money ran away when these niggas started doing the same thing. The money is gone. When you got everybody being who they are, that's what make it better. Like I don't want to hear Jones be Swamp. Oh hell no. Fuck no.
I don't
So
think
you
that's
Oh
possible.
so you do agree that
oh
people
shit, Swamp
so
Turtle.
so you agree that people being themselves is ultimately what's great for this shit.
Yeah, you gotta be who you are. As far as like
Absolutely.
you gotta have your own pattern, your own thing that makes you you. If you don't have that, you ain't shit, man. Like all
I
that.
think I saw a shirt or something that said being you is your superpower.
Reveal.
Nobody
These
could be
punks
you better
want.
than you.
These punks say, "I want you to do it like this," and you didn't say anything about his mother. Man, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. This is where gods come dance, man. Ain't no man, ain't nobody. It ain't nobody up Banks. What up? It ain't nobody of power that know you new niggas, man. They ignore y'all, man.
I seen Tank tweeted about the battle and shit. So I'm like, yeah, they still watching, bro.
Yeah.
They still watching this shit. But it's just,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, niggas just gotta make impact,
Yeah, they got to
yeah,
be
man.
rare. But he watching Tay Rock. He ain't watching no fucking swamp. He ain't watching like you know what I'm saying? Like no swamp, no fucking A Ward, man. A Ward ain't been posted by one superstar. Who? Who give a fuck about A Ward? Shut up.
That's kind of crazy though, Verb, when I think about it. Why you think that is? You think he's just not good?
They don't see it. Like
You gotta
what?
make
He got some legendary like seeming rebuttals and moments that it's like
Man, they don't care about that.
they
But
don't
they,
care.
they the average person, like a superstar, don't live in that world. They like, let me see what he is.
Right.
That quickly. Niggas don't care about your secrets. Y'all are punks anyway. Like, just get up here and do what you're supposed to do.
This nigga's crazy, man.
I ain't even
Calling
trying to
niggas
say
punks
that.
is crazy, man.
I, ain't even I
You
hate
might as
these.
well put the street in front of it. You might as well call them street punks. You might as well
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys, but that nah, man, that's what makes
say
y'all
y'all are
tough.
punks.
Yeah, it ain't. Well, so, who them fuck, man? Nobody listening to these. They're y'all destroyed the game, man. You destroyed it. When
So
something is
this is
good,
what it is. This the real nitty gritty of it. You mad at these new niggas because they fucked up the bag basically.
Smack has never said there's no more money ever before this time. He's never said that. He has
It's
never
money.
said.
Don't believe that. It's
No, no.
always money.
I'm saying, but he never verbalized that thought. He never even said that thought.
He was tired of niggas. Niggas is in here talking all this shit. You know,
Hmm.
niggas showing up, choking, fucking up, not
Yeah, I
even
think
having like
I believe he was speaking to the entitled people. So,
right.
for example, like those caffeine bags were obviously extremely different. You know what I'm saying? And it's like some of these guys who can't even sell 10 tickets are complaining about money, and it's like, yo, my nigga, that's gone. You'll never get that again. Like, I think that's who he was talking to.
And the
Well,
cold, yeah,
I'm.
I agree. But the cold game about it is though, and I'm this not to take nothing away from them or you know what I mean. I ain't trying to talk down on niggas that pay me, but it's like, bruh, you gave them niggas that were undeserving that money.
But she did a lot of times.
You thought that them niggas was gonna be us.
I ain't gonna lie, Jones, but if I'm a league owner, right, and I have a company that's contributing so much money for me to be able to make my artists happy, low level or high level, it's worth the risk of just blessing them with the bag, hoping something comes of it if I
Hoping.
have it and it's not hurting me. You know
Now
what I
you know
mean?
what that would be a honorable approach if you weren't a businessman. Businessmen don't run businesses on hope, bro. Come on, man. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
fair. That's fair.
We running businesses. I'm saying we in terms of business people, based on the
Mhm.
fact of return, based on the fact of brand quality. You
Brand
know what I'm saying?
management. It's a
Brand
lot of
brand.
things.
You know what I'm saying? There's things that are gonna not only expand this business, but are also going to put anchors out there in the world that keep this business relevant for years. Now, by the grace of Allah, some of us have been able to be those anchors. Some of us have been able to have two or three or four classic battles that would still generate thousands and millions of views. You know what I'm saying? If you got the people that have shown you that from history, they show you time and time again, they show up, all odds against them, they still show up. That's the person that you give the money. That's the person that you make the flagship person of your business instead of trying to create people to be those guys.
Yeah,
Mm.
some people got it, some people don't. I don't. That's not to say that artists can't be developed. I'm not saying that. I'm a manager. Like
Now,
that's
a
literally what
lot
I
of people
do.
been developed. A
But
lot of people been developed in URL. We can acknowledge that.
yeah, yeah, they
You know what I'm
definitely
saying?
do a hell of a job
It's
with that.
certain people though that he wouldn't have said that statement if he didn't feel cheated in some way. If he
Oh
didn't
yeah,
feel
make of course.
if he didn't feel disappointed that he put that bread in certain niggas' hands that obviously ain't turned that motherfucking bag over. You
Or
know what
that
I'm
ain't really
saying?
got no real loyalty.
That too.
And that I promise that's probably a huge part of it.
That too.
You know what I'm saying? So, it's many factors.
Yeah. But I see, I see where Verb is at with it. You know, he be making it funny and trolling, but it's a real thing that niggas kind of really built something that's like legendary and clearly the world loves. Clearly it's been, growing at a super rapid rate, especially now. But it's like it's getting how something get bigger and cheaper. Pause. How does it get even bigger and somehow gets cheaper?
Shit. Hey, what I learned? Fuck it. This is fuck it. Let's go the other way. It is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? But we can't say that the shit was dying because the spark's still flying with certain
It ain't
people.
dying at all, nigga. The shit is
Well,
fucking
there
like,
it's
you know
steady
what I mean?
going. I mean, yeah, it's
This
going.
shit is going. I just saw fucking a Brazilian. I just posted that shit. They got Brazilian battle leagues, Africa, and all over the world, nigga. They got real leagues that's on some URL of Nigeria shit or wherever. You know what I'm saying? Like
But
this.
but don't get it twisted. It's like I think we're enamored with like other countries and other people like picking up on like this culture and it's a beautiful thing, right? But like they look at America and what's going on over here, like this the cream of the crop. Like y'all are the best of the best in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like so we still gotta take a lot of pride in
Swamp ain't on that list. Like we not finna
listen,
do that. Like I'm man.
I'm gonna keep it 100
You
Verb.
keeping Swamp in the game, nigga.
I
I'm gonna keep.
know. Hey, he said that he sells the fights like it matter if he talk. You hear me? Can you believe this shit? I'm like, man, this dumb nigga crazy. What you say, Doc?
I was just gonna say, if to be fair, if they requested Eunice in Africa, they know Swamp.
Oh,
Eunice is
okay.
fire too. Shout out
Okay,
to the
so look,
op.
so look, so look,
Sambalika.
so look, Doc, if they know them, so what you think they think about me? Nigga, they would private jet me to death to come out there. The fuck is you talking about? If they know them niggas,
Wait. Where you in this from, Doc?
hold
Eunice,
on.
Eunice people is from the Ivory Coast.
Lloyd Banks, what's up?
So wouldn't that explain why?
Verb it up, King.
What's up with
Banks.
you?
Peace, Lloyd.
Jones, what's up, my nigga?
Banks, what up,
Going
baby?
on, legend?
Last time I seen you, Jones, I think it was in Russia.
Yeah.
When was this? What was it? A nice hip hop fest? What was it? Let's talk
Yeah, it
about it.
was some. It might have been Switzerland or Russia. It was one of them
I
spots.
think I was in Denmark or one of them shits. Denmark.
Yeah,
I was in Denmark, Germany, Italy, and I did France. So salute. That was a minute ago, Wolf.
that's a fact.
Banks,
Word.
what's up, man? What's up, man? What you got going on, man? What's up?
I'm shit. I'm paying attention. Well, shit.
What you?
First off, I tell you one thing, man.
Yeah.
Them three rounds against A Ward. That's still like the top. That's top echelon for me right now.
Oh, I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
I'm
I
gonna go
definitely
watch that.
appreciate that. Hey, you hear that three?
I heard Banks, man. I heard
Oh, all
Banks, man.
right,
I I
because
just gotta be honest. I gotta be honest.
PLK,
all
what's
right.
good, man?
What's up? What's up, Jay?
What's good, my nigga?
Yo, you know what's crazy, man?
Look,
Like, I know what the conversation is. I know what the culture is. It's thriving at the same time. It's like, self awareness is a motherfucker, right? Like, on all genres, you see people kind of like be in denial. I think you got to take a look at the game and see what it is, and ask yourself, for one, do you love it? For two, do you still get nervous? Like I've been doing this
Mm.
for 20 plus years, and before I step on the stage, I still get, you know, I still get the,
Butterflies.
Yeah,
I
feel the
get the
Buzz.
stomach cramp.
nerves. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Me
get the
too.
nerves, and you
yeah.
know, it doesn't even necessarily mean you're nervous all the time. It's just it could just be anxious to what you about to do to that venue,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And somebody once told me, whenever you don't feel that way no more, you need to move on, brother.
Mm.
That's real.
You understand? That's for one.
Mm.
For two, me just paying attention to what's going on. I feel like 2 decades into this shit, I still do sound check, right? So if
Mm-hmm.
I was to do a concert and I fucked up, you best believe I'm gonna do sound check earlier. I'm gonna be, instead of a 30-minute rundown, I'm gonna be in there for 2.5 hours,
Mm.
right? That so with that being said, the league owners, if I was the league owner, and it doesn't even necessarily have to be the league owner, but it gotta be somebody within the staff. If you have product that's consistently inconsistent, it has to be some type of screening, right? So you got people flying into cities and shit, whatever city it may be. If you get in the day before, based off they say you're only as good as your last showing, right?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
If your last showing wasn't, it wasn't your best showing, regardless of your status, I feel like you should be in a screening. Like I don't know.
Sound check.
Yeah, you should have a sound check. If you there the day before, if you can't complete your fucking rounds the day before, I at least know if you're not completing them because you're not prepared or you didn't complete them because you choked.
Mm.
Nah,
Cause
that's good game.
Mm.
That's good game.
right,
And not to
because
cut your wisdom. Go ahead. Go ahead.
it
My
is
bad.
because it is the difference. You can
Mm-hmm.
be completely prepared and choke, but if I'm putting my money into this situation, I need to at least know he came prepared. He was prepared. He went to practice. You know what I mean? He
Nah,
trained hard.
that's valid.
But you
And
gotta
nigga,
treat the ones that do that in the right manner, though. That's the thing. You can't treat them like they all the same. Like if the ones that's coming up and being razor sharp, you gotta treat them different than them slave niggas.
They don't
You
go to
got to.
sound check.
nah, the
Yeah.
ill shit is niggas spoke about the possibility of having a sound check at battles before because especially in the big room sometimes like in the Geechee battle or whatever. When I seen it on tape, like, and it's certain places in that room and shit, especially people drunk talking. You can't hear what the fuck a nigga saying for real. You gotta damn near be yelling and have everyone's attention at once. So niggas was talking about like, yo, we should damn near have sound checks. Well, this is what I just thought of while you saying this, and this is niggas probably ain't gonna like this, but if I was smack, I would do some shit like this. I would say, oh, you know what? Closed room, if especially if you somebody that choked once or twice contractually, you need to come in this room back here after the face off or whatever and run through your rounds one time. I need to hear
And
that you have your
yeah,
rounds.
that's basically what I was
I
saying.
think
Like
that's fair. That's
That's
fair.
fair,
somebody in the
right?
staff has to
Mm-hmm.
okay you, so we know
Like,
that this
yeah, he
this
got his
product
three
we have
rounds.
is
All right, he
prepared.
got his material. Cool.
But
Like,
what's fucked up, and I think you got to delegate that responsibility to somebody on staff, because like a nigga like Smack want to hear it for the first time. He's still in fan mode.
No,
You know
Smack
what I'm
shouldn't
yeah,
be the
saying?
no,
one
it
doing it.
shouldn't be
Yeah, yeah,
smack.
it shouldn't
It
be
shouldn't be
Smack.
smack. But just somebody that, and like Banks said, this is product at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You
this is
want me to
product.
do it? I do it.
They would love that.
I
I would
show up and I do that shit, my nigga, because it
Make
has.
sure a nigga ready, right?
I'm a
I
fan.
would love to do that, nigga. Spin my rounds with Lloyd Banks. What you talking
No,
about? We
I'm a
ready.
fan, man. At the end of the day, and it's like I had this
I
conversation a lot, you know, because I'm just looking at the culture. I'm looking at where it's going. I hear statements and shit like that, and this is like, you know, this is art in its purest form. The shit came so far, you know what I mean? And this
mm-hmm.
happens all over the place. It ain't just battle rap. Like this shit happening, you know, in mainstream hip hop, all type of shit. Contracts and
Mm-hmm.
shit, they
Going
go up,
on
they
here.
go down. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
Mm-hmm.
adjust.
Hmm.
You gotta adjust. But motherfuckers gotta start acting like, you know what's the kryptonite? The kryptonite is like, you know, when we all come into the game, when I was 19, 20, I probably had a 50 clip at
All
any
raps.
at any
Mm-hmm.
given day. That it don't matter
Mm-hmm.
if a fucking car blew up across the street.
You had 100 banks. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying. We all did. But the more you get into the game, right, what happens is everything becomes a money thing now. So something we did so effortlessly, like when we go to flex for the first 2 or 3 times, we
right,
prepared. We got 20 on deck. Now,
right.
if you take an artist that's 20 years in the game, he has to probably prepare to give you one verse to go to
Yeah, he
flex.
do for
I
sure.
think that I think the issue with that is everybody don't love it anymore. I think when you talking
That's
about
what I'm saying.
yeah, when you speak on like the essence of like hip hop, you know what I'm saying? I think at a time everybody was in it for the love
That
and they
shit
just
giving me
made money.
chills, son.
You
I'm
know what I'm
like
saying?
thinking about like, though, that's what I was talking about. It's the essence thing of that steel sharpness, stillness. If you think about that era, son, you think about fucking state property, G
Mm.
Unit, fucking major
Dipset.
figures, Dipset, Cash Money, fucking
Yeah,
like
cash with no limit.
all of these
It was so
niggas,
many flavors of that
so
shit.
many
It's like,
flavors of street
yeah.
niggas that's coming in here like this is our chance, nigga. I'm rapping my ass off. I'm getting out the hood. Like we doing this shit. It was
Hey.
mad niggas that felt that way, and no one had really shown niggas the way yet. So niggas was
Mm.
out there like the Wild Wild West, guns blazing. Niggas got their clips ready, like yo, who, what, whatever.
You
Niggas
only
don't.
as good as what you competing against, man. If you watch a Rocky movie, that nigga don't be in the gym running. He be out amongst the people running. So it's like I never wanted to kick ass on a treadmill, like you just running in place. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
Lord.
if you ain't inspired by nobody else, fuck what everybody else talking about. You should be inspired by your peer. So if it is 30 battle rappers, I don't give a fuck if it's 10 of them and they sword is sharp. You gotta use them for the fuel.
Y'all niggas inspire me. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Y'all young niggas think I'm not watching y'all niggas? Got me fucked
They
up.
don't inspire me. Hey, Banks, let me ask you a question. Who do you think
Any MC inspire me. They nice.
hey, I can't look down like that, man. Them niggas talking about Dragon Ball. That ain't real in my life. Niggas
Hey,
ain't throwing no
hey,
I
motherfucking
don't talk about
fireball,
that dweeb
motherfucker.
shit, Verb.
but Verb, but in a sense though, you say it when you hear about a nigga enough, eventually you got to start watching.
I mean,
Uh,
Banks, let me ask you this. Not to even hold you to it. I don't want you to be doing that.
no,
What's the feature you did and you before you did it with the nigga, like you knew he was like that, where you was like, okay, I ain't finna be playing. Who was the nigga that you was finna do a record with and you like, hey dude, like me?
damn. I mean, I've done a lot
I
of
got a
my
bunch of
first
those.
features were like, with some dangerous motherfuckers. But shit, my first feature I ever like when I first got into the game, the first person I got a feature from was Prodigy. Rest in peace.
Rest in
Mm.
peace to P, Bandana P.
You started off at the top hitting hard
And
though.
you know what's
One of
crazy?
the
It was
illest
over a
lyrics
beat. It
ever.
was
That
over the
nigga
record
slept on.
Get Dealt With. You know what I'm saying? And it was so crazy because like I had him rap over a beat that he already did a song over.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So the respect
Mm.
was definitely there. But like an M,
I
you know
was
what I'm
about to say,
saying?
didn't you do that M? I'm thinking of that
Yeah,
M record.
yeah,
Patiently waiting to make it through all the hate, all that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Nah,
Like
but
Emma rap his verse over the phone one time, and then it's just like you gotta kind of like live
see
with
where he
that.
at with it. Yeah, see where
Yeah,
he
like
at with
kind
it.
of break
Yeah.
that down and be like, shit, what the fuck was that? And then you go, and do your shit. But
Right.
like I said, whenever you don't I'm self motivated to be honest because this legacy shit, this shit stops when you want it to stop. At the
Mm-hmm.
end of the day,
Mm,
so it ain't no fucking excuse. I don't give a fuck what's going on in the world. You got to go back to that room, wherever that first room was when you picked up that pen.
Mm-hmm.
You got
mm,
to
That
go.
energy again.
That's where I go. The further I go away from home, the closer I get to that room. If I go to
mm.
motherfucking overseas or some shit like that, and I'm locked in the confines of that area, I automatically lock into the reason I made it there to that room. I go
Mm-hmm.
back there, I
That's
write most of my
fire.
music like that. I don't play with it. Even when I recorded music, I would do 6, 7 songs a session. I wouldn't call niggas to listen to that shit until I was one song left. So I already had 6 done. I ain't got time to play. I don't need to be distracted. I don't need a nigga passing me the blunt, telling me what happened in the neighborhood. None of that shit. You
Mm.
gotta take it that serious, and it's gonna show. it's going to show with your pen.
Nah, that's fire. And that shows niggas be on the right track and not even knowing it, cause that's the same thing I used to do, Banks. I started writing on a roof on First Street. It's a roof you can see the
Right.
city on. I would go back to that roof. Every time I'll have a battle or every time I'll be writing or something, I go on that roof, smoke a blunt.
But you know what? Sometimes too, I like to change location too, because it's like if you for a different result, I might want to go darker. I might need to be in a worse situation. I might
Yeah.
need to be,
I'm
yeah,
saying
just
mentally.
oh yeah, yeah,
I'm
just go
saying
back. Yeah,
it
yeah,
don't matter where I'm at. The further I get away from it, it just reminds me. You know, you think
I
about
see
home
it.
more when you get
yeah.
away from it. You if you amongst the shit, you don't think about. That's like when niggas be like, "Yo, it's crazy in a specific neighborhood." You don't feel that way when you there.
Mm-hmm.
You wake up to that shit every day. That's normal.
Mm-hmm. Actually,
But
feel safer because you don't know these niggas
you
like
see
that.
what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
to
for
get
sure.
back into that zone, I don't know what it's going to take. I don't, you know, I know a lot of the Verb. I heard you say this a lot. A lot of it is predicated off of competition and being competitive. You know, so business ventures, people doing a lot of different shit and just don't. It's just missing the 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 competitiveness and just talking shit and create. This shit is like boxing. Like a lot of these
Mm-hmm.
fights have to be created.
Mm-hmm.
They
Well,
got to
you
be
got
created.
and this what I think with the. I think sometimes the stories just go in line for us to do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? But we do got to sell the fight beforehand because when we talking shit, that's when the competitive gene come on. Because it's
Yeah.
like, hey, you telling me I ain't what? Okay, watch this. Without that, it's like that's why y'all don't be shit because y'all too friendly. You know what I'm saying? That's why I talk shit to all y'all because it's like I
I'm
have
gonna
to
fuck
turn
you
that
up,
shit
Bird.
on.
I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie. I'm
nah,
gonna fuck you all the way
nah,
up,
nah,
That
Bird.
was a
nah,
hell of a time, man.
nah,
Respectfully.
It was a hell of a
nah.
time, man.
I,
Motherfuckers don't know what they up against. It's the same thing with the mainstream shit. You know what I mean? When we came in, it was gladiator school. It was a hell of a time. But you
Well,
gotta find, you know, whether it's going back. I still watch certain battles every year. You know what I'm
Give,
saying?
give
Like
me give me five of the ones that you like. Well, just five battles that you enjoy, or what MCs do you see have that competitive in them that you see like whether they good or not, they just got to be like competitive. Who do you see it on? Like this one will
I
fight.
watch it's way more than five, but just like to name a few. Well, most recently, like I said, I like the performance your last one against homie.
Me and Ill Will came out yesterday.
I didn't catch that yet. I got the
You might want to go check that out.
I'm gonna check that link. But yeah, you and what's the one I just said?
Hey Ward, Pizza Pete.
Right, that was crazy. Definitely Surf and Big T.
Yeah, that's one of them ones too.
I
See, like
go
we
back.
going rappers, man. Come on, yeah, keep
Nah, I
going,
mean
man.
it is what I'm just giving. I'm
Yeah,
saying
come
it because
on, talk to
it's
these
it's
Either
it's
way,
shit. Surf and Hitman.
now, come on, man. Let's what we talking
Fucking
rappers
I'm
original.
who we got? T Rex. T Rex and Ice Pack.
Hey, look, originals. No new niggas yet, man. Ain't no room for y'all, man. This stupid
That
shit,
ain't
man.
that not
I'm hearing a lot of St. Louis and
not
a lot of gun titles. I like
but
it.
verb. That might just be in no disrespect to Banks. That he just might not be hip yet.
To
That's
what?
all.
No,
It don't
hey,
mean it
no,
ain't.
no.
It don't mean
Go
it ain't
ahead,
no
shoot,
good. It,
shoot a name. Let's see how
but
hip I am.
I tell you, you seen Eunice?
Oh my
Nah,
god,
I haven't.
man, what the fuck is you talking about,
Chill out,
dog?
Verb.
This
God
don't do
like,
that.
damn.
Don't do that
god
to my
God
nigga,
damn,
Damn,
man.
damn.
don't
man.
make
What
Jesus
him
the
end
fuck
the
is
Christ.
you
stage,
My
Doc.
talking
nigga,
about,
bro.
God
man?
damn it, man. Here
He
we
said,
go.
don't
Hey,
make
you
him
see
end
how
the
fast he
stage.
said?
Don't do
Banks
that
said,
to
"Oh
Eunice,
no,
bro.
man, the fuck is you?" He said,
Ho-
"No, man,
hold
nobody
on,
knows
hold
this
IVs.
on,
shit."
hold on,
IVs.
hold on.
Don't do
God
that.
I'm not
damn,
that
God
hip.
Hold
I,
on.
I don't know
As
leave
whether to
that
be
man
embarrassed
alone,
or
man.
but no, 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 no,
Eunice is
no.
IVs.
fire. Don't do that.
Ain't nothing to be embarrassed about. What I'm saying is, so for example, Banks, you respect Sirius Jones as an MC, right?
of course.
You got a nigga like Jones who vouched for this nigga, and he's a new nigga.
But we asked him the question. He said,
Eunice
No,
is
I
"No,
know.
that's
fire.
No,
it, man."
I'm not saying nothing wrong with. It. I'm just saying he hasn't
You don't
reached the
know,
surface
yeah.
for
No, no,
me.
no,
He didn't.
and that's fine. What
He's
I'm
on the way
saying
up.
is, it just
Pause.
might not be somebody he's seen yet. That's I'm just talking to Verb because Verb be trying to shit on my nigga.
No, I didn't. All I said, you said, "Do you know him?" No, we don't know him. I'm telling you, the real world
Yeah,
don't know.
I,
I'm
yeah.
You
evading the
know him,
question.
he don't though, not
No,
yet.
listen what I'm saying. I'm saying the regular world is not going. They don't give a fuck, man.
He
But they
just got here
will.
This
though,
nigga
Verb.
V's,
He
man.
just got
This
here. You gotta give him a
nigga.
chance, bro.
They
Okay, all right, okay, all right. So look. Okay, well, just don't say that because we got to get into people that he know. You see the
No, I
people
could
he
see. No, I
picking.
could see if he was. I could see if he was what we was talking about before. I could see if he was fucking up. You know what I'm saying? He's swamping out, not
Damn.
showing up at the right times. You know what I'm saying? That's different. He been showing up. It's
That
just
boy show up.
he got to get his plates up. That's all. Because he
Okay,
knew
but how he
But he
gonna be
said no
seen?
though. He said no
Look,
though.
hey, look, man. Let's no more talk about that. Let that man keep talking about who else he like. We ain't wasting our time on that shit. It's a
Nah,
no.
you just
All right,
said
come
he
on,
don't give a
man.
fuck about the new niggas when he just don't know some yet.
All
Nah,
right,
That's all.
okay, so
I
okay,
just
look.
don't have. He just ain't reached the surface for me yet.
That's it.
You look. You gotta look. I ain't never walked up on Banks and said, "Here's my CD. My name is A Verb, nigga." The
But
fuck, you
niggas you
gotta
but
reach the
hey,
surface.
hey, hey, but niggas used to do that.
Yeah, but I'm saying I didn't. It reached the surface, nigga.
Niggas used to do that.
God
Hey,
damn.
it's 100 ways to skin a cat, ain't it?
If you like that, we gonna get it.
Verb is saying what he been saying, which is that it's a class that's above. You know what I mean? That niggas that deserve to be looked at in the light on a different light. You know what I'm
Thank
A
you,
saying?
hundred
John.
percent, a
And
hundred
I
percent.
agree with that. But that don't mean that, you know what I'm saying? It's fire niggas that haven't yet ascended still. You know what I'm saying? That got the potential to. They just gotta put the time and the work in. That's
And
all.
that's all I'm saying. The verb. That's
Man,
all I'm saying.
them niggas ain't going nowhere unless I say so. It ain't.
All right, man.
It's a sad reality of it, man. It's like,
I ain't going front. I think it's a lot of like little nuances and shit that was there before that played a part. Like if you look at the St. Louis crew, like even to this day, like they're a travel team. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Like Doc
Word.
Mob travel team. Like
Nigga said travel team. That's a
motherfuckers
perfect
be
way to say
showing
that
up.
shit.
Motherfuckers show up, it'll just be you. You know what I mean? Like that's not how I came in the game. Like, not saying it can't be done, but you gotta have the support. You gotta have your home with you. You gotta have all of that shit matters, man.
Yeah,
You
nah,
just
y'all
showing
niggas
up
had y'all
as
city
a new
behind y'all
artist,
for real.
coming up on whatever card and just trying to convince niggas you the shit. But all of those things,
they
whether
go
it be
into play. Yeah, they
yeah,
do.
whether it be a hype man, if it's 10 motherfuckers wearing the same jacket, the same hat, or
Yeah.
whatever,
You know
you
what's
gotta
crazy,
market
Speak
Banks?
on
I
it.
yourself.
don't
Come
never
on,
have
man.
that shit, right? I don't never be having that. And like that's a prime example of why this shit, especially recently, it be like you gotta damn near fight for the position you already earned again. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
But
that's just
people
the way
used
the
to seeing
culture
you
is.
like that, Jones. So it don't really apply to you. Like you came in the game that way.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
was the
you want
lone
to.
wolf. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Mm.
like nobody expects that. I'm saying like certain people, even if it's just one person in the background, like motherfuckers don't even be having that.
It's strength in numbers, no matter what. It's always strength in numbers. Like if a
Yeah.
motherfucker see like how Capo do, niggas show up in 30 Bash Money hoodies, like you go and notice the nigga. Like that's just how it works.
But it still got to be good too, though. I guess you
People
can't
people
just be
buying the
looking.
movements. People buying the
That's a
movements.
fact.
And that's
Yeah,
why like
you
St.
got to
Louis
be
was a
both.
movement. Jersey
Yeah.
was a movement. Like it's movements in the culture that's like, yeah, now we want to see who's next out of there. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
and then if people don't come from Carolina to come see you, Swamp, why the fuck would you ever be like me?
Um,
Sorry,
here we go, man.
fuck is you talking about?
Here we go.
Sorry,
Here we
This
go.
I'm
nigga
so
Here
I'm
we
crazy.
so
go, man.
sorry, y'all.
Here we
I'm
go.
so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I ain't
I
going
can't
front.
swap.
Magic got like he got about 3 battles I go to.
B
Man, you
Magic,
got to. You're a puncher
Conceded,
like that.
Con.
show arrive.
Man,
Conceded, right? Thanks.
hell yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
he
that's a
got
lot
a
of St.
few of them.
Louis in your.
Charlie,
Yo,
That's a lot
Banks,
of St.
you
Louis in
gotta
your
see this
Tay
me
Rock
playlist.
and Tay
battle, Tay
Rock
Rock and
battle,
Magic.
Banks. You heard? You gotta check this new me and Tay Rock, Banks.
Hold up, did I see that? Yeah, I
Nah, it
gotta I
just
gotta
happened.
check it. Yeah, I
It
gotta see
just
it.
happened.
Suge too,
Yeah.
man. Suge my nigga, man.
Suge
I
stepped it
gotta
up.
I gotta give it up to the people who just consistently made those moments, man. I get it. Times are different now, but motherfuckers made moments, man.
That's what I
Yeah,
get. That's what we
it's
say.
like
This
Big
shit
we.
is
T
about
too, man.
moments.
Big T made moments, man.
Yeah. And that's what this shit is about. It's about making your moments or making your. That's why you got to be rare when you get the lights on you, not be like what he was.
That's that's all something classic is for real. Is a moment in time.
Mhm.
And you be like, yo, you remember exactly where you was at the first time you seen
Yeah,
that shit,
music
etc.
marks time. I learned that early. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Word.
This June makes 20 years of my anniversary for my first album.
Man, salute,
Mm.
bro.
Hunger for more classic facts.
You know
Salute,
what
Okay.
I'm
bro.
saying?
Hey, Banks, while you right here, let's ask you this question. When you first got your album done, how did it make you feel when you got Hunger for More done? When you had to turn it in, was you like jittery? Like was it like what? Like when you knew it was really on?
Nah, yo, to be honest, the mixtape, the mixtape movement, I got so comfortable with that. Like I was in red form, man. Like I was, man. And then I was around. I had the formula. The blueprint was already laid as far as like, track listing and kind of like
Mm-hmm.
how to balance out, a classic
Girl
album.
record and shit. Yeah,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
if you think about it, like it was all there for me already. I recorded about 30% of that album out the country and about, yeah, I would say the other 70 like on the tour bus.
Mm.
Mm.
So it was constant movement, but it didn't matter where I was at. My mind was it was just back in my neighborhood. Like that's
Mm.
where I was at, whether I was on a bunk writing, wherever, because in my mind, it was like you trying to like pack your whole life into 60 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
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 But once that album came out and it was received the way it was one thing, right? Because you know, when you smoking, you can sell shit on a stick. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
Word.
10
Yeah,
years
y'all was
down the
already
line,
out
when
of
you could
there.
perform them records, 15 years down the line, 20 years down the line, then you start understanding, because everything was moving so fast. And I say that like with a lot of the young artists, like they don't even live long enough to feel the love, right?
Mm.
So your first 20 concerts, it might be about 7 to 8 of them shits might end early because based off your demographic, I'm 20 years old, so my demographic is from fucking 12,
Teenagers.
13 to like
Yeah.
23, 24 at that time. So if you doing like shows, predominantly it's going to be, it's adolescents, young motherfuckers in there. People want to throw some shit, they want to go home and be like, yeah, we the ones that stopped that concert, or, so it was just about
You
the
feel like
energy.
they more? It's the energy in the room, ain't it?
Yeah, it was just like, we here.
Energy.
Even if,
Yeah, it's the energy.
this shit is buzzing right now, this is where all the girls gonna be at, we here tonight. But what happens
I,
is 10 years later, right? 10 years
uh-huh.
later, when them niggas is 30 now, they got kids now and shit, you start seeing the daps turn to hugs and shit. Like niggas don't
Yeah.
even want to dap no more
Right.
because, like, case in point, like recently, I had a show in Jersey and it was this kid, man, and he was like circling around the venue and shit, man. I saw like he was just anxious, and he was just telling me like, what I meant to him and shit, in his upbringing, and I took a pictures with him, a couple videos and shit, and then maybe like I say about 2 weeks ago, he got killed. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So
Rest in peace to
so
him, man.
so
Off the law.
he ain't telling me that. He ain't telling me what a song or how a song impacted him. He's telling me how my journey, you know what I mean,
Mm.
impacted him. And
Mm.
then that's why a lot of people be like, yo, stick to this or stick to a punchline and shit like that. As you get older, you gotta kind of like add more into your legacy as far as leaving a message. You know what I'm saying?
As far as okay,
Straight up.
you. Hey, let me ask you this, Banks. Which one get the loudest reaction? Beamer Benz or Started Up?
Started up.
Started Up, do it. What you think? So I'm
I
talking
killed
about
that
in the.
started up beat.
Hey,
That was my
hold on.
shit.
So Started Up, is the biggest, way bigger than Beamer Benz or what?
No, no,
What
no,
you
no,
think?
no, no, no. Well, a lot of that plays into how I respond to the record.
Right, right,
Or
right,
on
right.
fire.
Yeah, well, that does
Oh,
what
that's a tough one too.
that does what it does. It always does
I
what
got
it does.
fire over all them shits, my nigga. I ain't gonna hold you.
Started Up,
Yeah, but
do
see,
Fire.
but this
I
is
man.
the
got
thing.
Started
fire,
Up.
my nigga. I
But this
don't
this is
know.
the thing. This is the thing, right, Verb? Like
Uh,
that's a good fucking question, right?
I'm
Because
slick with this, John. I'm slick with this, man.
it's
Go ahead.
two completely different things. You gotta understand, like that's what I adjusted to be able to reach the masses. But at heart, the records that influenced me, they were, I don't want to say more organic, but radio was more receptive to I Got Five on it,
Mm,
to Shook Ones. You know what I
mm,
mean? Like it was no set formula of what was a hit record,
mm,
Right.
right? So when I look back at certain records, for me myself, they mean more to me than others because if I feel like I came in the right era, but at the same time, I feel like I could have been in the early '90s as well,
mm,
For
right?
sure.
So like Shook Ones is like to me like the ultimate. That might be, well, for me it is. It's my number one rap record.
That might be one of the hardest singles ever. That's like
That's
not
what
even a
I'm saying.
single. Like,
That would never be a single today.
word.
no, not today, no.
Official
I,
Queensbridge murderers. Niggas talking about murdering niggas in the first 4 bars.
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
Grab you by your brain, stab your brain with your nose
yeah,
bone. You can't say no shit like that.
And
Stab
they
your
was
yeah.
brain with
young,
your
and
nose
You can't
bone.
say
motherfuckers.
no shit.
The
These niggas
90s
was
was
They
eight,
was
different, nigga.
10
violent.
It
years
wasn't
The
old,
mother.
bro.
pussy out here, B.
So wait
Trying
a
to
minute,
tell
is the
ya.
drill era and that era the same? It's just two different types because
Nah,
it's the
nigga.
same.
No,
Nah,
no, no, no,
Nah,
no.
we
nigga.
not doing that, Verb. We not doing that.
Nah,
We not
It's the
doing
nigga.
that.
same
We not doing
violence.
It
that.
was
It's the
way
same
more
violence,
violent in the
bro.
90s, nigga.
It's the same violence. Off the jump, let's murder something. It's the
They
same
just scared to
violence.
fight now. It's different.
You're
Like
right. Yeah,
they
you're
was
right.
gonna fight and shoot back then. Now
Yeah,
niggas
for
just,
sure.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they definitely ain't throwing nobody's
And,
hands
and
around
the
like
and
that.
the real gangsters, correct me if I'm wrong, Banks. The real gangsters in the 90s really wasn't rappers. Like
No.
it was really niggas that was like, this is the rapper, these is the homies. Like it was
Mm-hmm.
clear cut roles. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nowadays the niggas, the gangster, the rapper, the shooter, the a scammer, he all five in one. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Where back
Look,
then it
look,
was known. You come to a Nas show or something, you already knew that all these Queensbridge niggas is crazy.
Mm.
Like
qualifications change.
that's just a part of the whole thing. Like your entourage meant something because they knew them niggas ain't rappers.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yo, Banks. How did it feel to get I think twice you were the mixtape champion, right?
Hmm.
R.I.P. Justo and all that. How did it feel to get that twice though?
Shit was crazy, man. You know, it's crazy you say that because I'm looking at that plaque right now.
Hmm.
Good
Like
job.
that shit.
R.I.P. Justo though, my nigga, for real
That's
though.
a
Nigga,
fact. That's
two
a
in a
fact.
row. Nigga, two in a row. Nigga, that's a salute, nigga. You know what? Back then, mixtapes was so hard to be the man of.
What?
Everybody was out there tripping.